So first movement is this motion, huh? So in this kind of motion, like this, sometimes the hands are like this. So if his hand's punching, this comes up like this. Yeah? This is the this first motion, and there's a kick to the kneecap, like to kick the kneecap off, or to hit the shin, or do, and that's the foot coming forward like this. Yeah? So sometimes the foot coming forward and the motion is, if he's punching, come this way to go around. So the angle now. So the angle is that coming this way and towards him this way. So when I come in, it goes this way sideways. Yeah. Or if for Koa, it would be like this way, inside. Yeah. Because he's taller. So the motion itself is the sliding of the foot to get away from the strike. Like if he's punching and I step, punch this straight, and I step, nothing happens. Eh? I don't really get away from this punch. I don't either get away from the punch like this, but I do if I slide. Yeah? This way too, if I slide, I get away from the punch. So that's what that first motion is right here. So when that hand comes up and I'm striking, see this angle. Okay, the movement, I come up slightly and then lead down slightly, and then that's easier than trying to manhandle it. So when I come up, I hit something like this, and then come down and I bar it with my shoulder and catch it with my shoulder. I might come in here and start rolling into it, and then this motion like this is to take the arm and catch it. You see how it catches the shoulder. But when it catches the shoulder, this arm is keeping the bar, this, and the waist is turning and coming up, and then he's going to go over this way. So it's important to make the shoulder like a spear, so that when I spear up like this and I use it barred, when I do this, he's got to go this way, and then he'll go over the shoulder that way. See, so that's this part, and then that small cranking part is how I crank the arm this way. Yeah? So if I try to bar it like this and go up, I don't have any leverage at all. But if I take him this way first and then come up, you can see I get the shoulder, and I'm going to start turning this way so he rides on top of me, and I fly him this way and send him over. So that's the first part. Okay, so this is the first part. Then I have single palm change. Is sometimes like this. If we're like this, and the only way to get somebody's arm out of the way, in a Bagua, their hand is up like this, right? So this is not good, see? But this works. Huh? So how the hand moves. If the hand is stuck here, it's hard to get in there, and it's hard to get away, especially if it's grabbing you. And then even pushing, if I try to push this way, it's not going to come off. That's why this kind of motion, like the single palm, is so important. It'll take it right off. Huh? So this was the first push hands I learned with my teacher. He grabbed my head and he wouldn't let go. That's the first thing you learn about single palm change. So from this is this hand's in the way. So if I go around like this, the hand's gonna go boom and slam me as soon as I try to go around. So any movement I try to go around, I'm gonna get slammed. So if my hands are up, I want to grab that hand and bring it down. Then I can do something at least, right? And then that would cause our next change, right? So if I brought this hand down like this and I tried to do something to this hand, anything, lock, whatever it is, and he just changed direction and brought this hand forward and hit me here and then reverse direction, yeah, it would cause my whole technique upset. So no matter what it is, if I go put this kind of lock like this, and this hand opens up into a palm and strikes me, and that hand draws back, and then this hand comes back to, and this one hits, it'll reverse everything, huh? So it neutralizes all the locks. So just this one. And this one takes off grabs. So when the hand is grabbed like this, there's two ways to get out of it. One is to roll like this, and you see it come off. So as soon as I roll like this, it takes it off. But otherwise, Ko is tall, so it's hard to take off like this. So this kind of motion of the double palm change is what takes it off. Okay, and what happens here is I put my elbow next to my body and I do this dragon rolls over, and it takes the hand off, but I get a palm striking area to hit. So when I come through like this, my palm strike, I can hit him through his wrist or through his forearm like that, and strike with the fingertips first and then with the palm strike, and it'd be easy. And if I want to aim it, I can aim it for his floating rib or his bladder or something like that. But it's not nice to hit somebody with their bladder with their own forearm. Sometimes it's okay. So that's if you get grabbed. So then it's this dragon rolls over, right? Dragon rolls over. I cannot do it with my elbow away from my body like this because it's not enough power. It's got to be like here, and through here. Then I hit here and here. Boom. So it'll go. Yeah. So that's the dragon rolls over. And sometimes it's just a matter of getting in there. So I'm gonna be here. If he was shorter, I would be here. But this way, if he's shorter, I would be here. And then I would be taking up the neck this way, and then turning the neck to the side, and I'm gonna grab onto the head. So with him here, grab onto the head, and I'll have a headlock with his head on this side. And then I turn my waist and try to pop it right here. Bang. Yeah. But because he's here, this way. So I'm in this position. When I'm gonna get this hand, like this way or this way, you see how this slides and guides the hand. To take him a little off balance, I'm gonna throw him over my shoulder this way, but I'm barring his elbow so that he cannot get away. So because of this elbow bar, when I start turning, he's gonna go over. But if he starts to ground himself on this side, then I throw him this way. Yeah? So I'm gonna throw him this way. But this kind of, I'm gonna have this shoulder sinking, elbow sinking, and I'm gonna throw him this way, lift his leg a little bit. So either way I go, I'm gonna either come inside here like this and lock him, and you see he's already half thrown. And then I'm gonna sink, throw him all the way over. Hopefully he not fall on top of me, straight back. And then if I cannot get this, I start fighting, and he starts to ground this way. And I use this one and I throw him over this way, so it's like this. So I use that motion. So that's this part. Yeah, so we're here. This motion here, it's interesting. If his hand's up and my hand's up like this, and I go like this, I'll be inside here. My foot will cave his leg a little bit. This hand will come around, and I can throw him over this way. So if I apply a little bit more pressure here, a little bit pressure here, a little pressure here, I can catch him. Also here, this way, if I go this way, it's gonna go around here. A little bit bar on the leg, on his lower leg, a little bit bar on this upper leg, and a little bit here, and that'll knock him over. So when I go here, I'm shoulder blocking here, and in this motion, it'll knock him over.